Assalamualaikum. Hey y'all, welcome back and thank you so much. Thank you for using eTuisyen online to learn. So for this session with me, Miss Anis is on English. So this class is for English Form 1, KSSM. Okay, not KBSM yang lama punya. Sekarang adalah KSSM, Curriculum Standard Sekolah Menengah. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, so it's the new syllabus lah, ataupun the one that they have updated for your upcoming PT3 untuk lagi 2 tahun. Awal lagi, tak apa, don't worry. Okay, but yes, welcome and thank you so much for being here to learn English with me. Hopefully sihat ke? Semua sihat ke? Siapa yang berada di atas talian yang joining me tonight untuk belajar bahasa Inggeris? So kalau korang tak sihat, I'm so sorry. But if you are, Alhamdulillah, hopefully kalau siapa yang tak sihat tu ataupun right now siapa yang sihat pun, please make sure you have enough drinks. Please drink water because these days so many things, especially about the COVID thing. So memang kena jaga your health, your immunity. Take vitamin C if you have, and then what other things? Eat properly. Actually, sebab I know macam kalau duduk kat rumah ni macam tak ada nak buat apa sangat, kadang-kadang terlupa macam you're not hungry. Sometimes you're not using your energy ke apa kan. But please do eat on time because you might affect your, kalau tiba-tiba jadi gastric ke apa kan, so you have to eat properly. Now, what we're going to do later is we're going to cover macam biasa the housekeeping so that you are, ataupun checklist to ensure that you have enough time, enough battery, like to ensure the session flows well. And then, but the thing is, I was thinking next week I'm going to do something different. Was thinking of try to share word of the day or idiom of the day. Okay, so idiom ni peribahasa. Okay, so to ensure that I can help you to gain more vocabs, but that's not what we're gonna do. That's not what we're gonna do tonight. Tonight we're just gonna cover that same checklist. But next week I was thinking of doing something new. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Kalau tak, let me know now. Because I'm going to cancel it. But if you are okay, we're going to start that next week. Okay, so macam biasa, let's go through the checklist ataupun housekeeping. First thing first, look at your phone. Okay, smartphone korang tu, tablet ke, notebook ke, look at the battery. Kalau battery dia kong, go get your charger, please, and charge it up. Okay, because I don't want you guys go through this session with me and then suddenly your devices go kaput. Okay, so hopefully it stays on and then you are able to learn English with me smoothly. And then the second thing is on your resolution. Okay, so resolution ni the quality of your video ni lah. Nak bagi dia sharp and then you can see whatever that I'm gonna write on this board. So look at the icon, yang gear icon kat bawah tu, tukar dia, naikkan dia. So pump it up to 1080 pixel ataupun 720 pixel. Sebab itu yang high definition. Kalau terlampau tak boleh, because I do understand sometimes the internet it's not on our side. Dia macam sakit. Okay, kadang-kadang internet pun boleh sakit. So I do understand that you need to use a lower resolution macam 360 ke apa. It's fine. You can join me for tonight, listen to me first, and then later when your internet is better, then you can pump it up so that you know, like you can read whatever that I'm gonna write on the board later. And then apa lagi? Brightness hopefully tinggi, so that it doesn't macam, sebab kalau rendah sangat nanti mata you penat. So better naikkan sikit supaya tak adalah cepat rambun sangat nanti kan. And then what other things? Yes, social media. Now, other than eTuisyen, don't mind that you are joining the class to get the links to join the class tonight, right? Other than that, what are the things that you can go find more information ataupun find new knowledge is you can visit our Instagram, our Facebook. Not to macam, what's it called? Like, I do know sometimes people don't like using social media to learn, but actually you can find really interesting words and really interesting quizzes. Actually, we put some quizzes actually and common facts on our social media. So have a look at that. Okay, so anything else? Oh yeah, go to the description dalam video ni. Okay, dalam video ni ada description kat bawah tu. Kalau don't know, there's like a macam drop down list, right? For you to expand it untuk tunjuk apa description dia. There's a link for you to get a document that I shared. So this nota ataupun this document, dia ada columns tau, columns of words. So one things that you can do is because what we're going to cover tonight is on tenses, okay? So macam last week kita belajar past tense, this week we're going to cover present tense. Now, these tenses ataupun this verb that have different version of it, that is beberapa forms of it. So how can I help you, or what are the things that I can suggest you to do is pakai this table, the one that in the document that I share in the link, right? Use this table and then try to find different forms of it. Kalau dalam bentuk simple past, in past tense, right? How does the word look like? And then in past participle, kalau depan dia ada have atau has ataupun had, right? So how does it spell? Is it the same as it in when it's in simple past form ataupun ada ejaan lain? Okay. So I think that's the 1, 2, 3 third column, and then the fourth column, if I'm not mistaken, is on ES, IES, and ES. So this one is usually when you use for present tense, and that's what we're going to cover tonight. And the last one is ING. Now some words, okay, you can just simply tambah ING, but some of them you can tambah additional letter. So which one? So this is where I challenge you and go and use your dictionary. Okay, so this is where dictionary is your friend. Aha. Okay, so I know sometimes maybe some of you you don't possess any physical dictionary. Don't worry, you can look it up online. So in my class, dictionary is your best friend. Okay, there's no such thing. Dictionary is like alah, nerd lah belajar pakai dictionary, baca dictionary. Oh, come on lah. Hello, by using dictionary, you can really increase your vocabs. Seriously, not kidding. This is one of the ways for you to really help you improve better in your English. Okay, especially your vocabs. Vocabs is vocabulary. Okay, so before we start on the present tense, all right, what I wanted to cover the ones that we learned 2 weeks ago, 2 minggu yang lalu, which is subject-verb agreement. Because if you remember subject-verb agreement, it will help you. It will help you on identifying ataupun macam mana formula untuk your present tense. It will really help you. Okay, so subject-verb agreement, which we covered 2 weeks ago. If this is your first class, welcome. But if it's not, thank you for sticking around. Okay, so you can find the video for the last 2 weeks in the I think if you can find last 2 weeks, berapa bulan I forgot already. Okay, but yeah, you can find the video for last 2 weeks and then learn whatever that we covered on subject-verb agreement. But in summary, in short, subject-verb agreement, if your subject is singular, okay, kalau singular subject, your verb will be singular verb. Contohnya, he talks. Oops. My marker doesn't work tonight. Okay, so he talks. Okay, so because it's a singular subject, your verb needs to be in singular. He talks. Okay, then if it's a plural subject means like we, they, the cats, the cars. So if it's a plural subject, then you need to use plural verb. Okay, so say for example, the man drives. Okay, so drive, if it's in present tense, you don't need to add s. Okay, So that's why if it's a singular or plural subject, the verb has to agree. Okay. What are we gonna learn tonight is on this one. Present tense. So present tense ni, you are trying to explain something happen now, today. Ataupun this will be situation where you know it happened but you cannot pinpoint bila. Macam, when did it happen? I don't know. It has happened. So something like that. So there's some situation. So what we're gonna cover tonight ada 3. There's actually more, but you will learn it more when you, I think, if I'm not mistaken, on your form 3. Okay, nampak lagi, but I'm telling you now, okay? But you will learn more. So actually in tenses ni pun ada banyak situasi. Dengar macam past tense ada 3, present tense pun actually ada 4, but we're gonna cover only 3 of them. Okay, so present tense ni, what is happening right now? Okay, so that's what we're gonna cover the first. What and like if oh yeah, what's happening right now? I'm talking to you. You are learning English with me. You are watching the video. You are using YouTube. So nampak tak dekat situ? There's like always this verb to be, and then the verb become ing. So that's the formula actually, and this is what we call present continuous. Okay, so present continuous. So present continuous, anything that is happening at this very moment. Right now, I'm talking to you. Right now, you are listening to me. So this is present continuous. What's the formula? Ada formula juga ke Miss? Ya, ada formula. English pun ada formula, okay? Alright, so present continuous, you would use a subject and then you tambah verb to be. Verb to be ni is like am, is, are, and then you tambah verb. Your verb must be in the form of ing. Or another way to say it's present participle, but I'm just gonna say ing. Senang. Okay? So ing. So kalau korang ada download dalam description, right? There is a link for you to download the document ataupun bahan, and then they will give you these columns if you just join FYI. So if I'm not mistaken, it's 1, 2, 3, I think the number 5 one. So that's ing. So for example, I'll give you an example. Nak guna warna apa warna hitam tak pekat. Let's use one. Alah, itu pun tak ada ink juga. Never mind. Okay, so say for example, she is writing a letter right now. Whoops. Okay, so let's example this one. Your subject here, alright, so you'll see here, your subject is a she. She is one person, seorang sahaja. So because it's a singular, then we use a singular verb to be. So here we use is. Okay, so am is are. Am is when we use it, we pair it with I. We haven't learned this actually for pronouns. Pronouns we're going to cover, I think, in 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so for this one, because it's a she is a singular, so she is writing. So nampak tak? Guna is and then you punya verb yang support ni akan tambah ing here, writing. Because the original word ataupun base form dia adalah Allah. Right. Then because we are using a present continuous, it will become writing. Okay? Alright. So that is for she is writing a letter right now. Let me give you a plural example. Plural example. Okay, so for this one, they are riding their bikes to school. Oh, I forgot to put this word. Sorry. Now. Okay, so when you use present continuous, it's very, very important to see these words right now, at this moment, because it has to happen now. It has to happen now, because if it's not happening right now, that's not present continuous, because it's talking about what's like progressively, memang tengah terjadi at this very moment. Okay, so this is where you use present continuous. And macam mana formula dia? So for this example, yang plural, but they ni plural, right? So they, and then you will pair it with are. Are is for plural. Okay, so they are riding. So you tambah dekat sini ing. The base word here, while I'm writing this one kan, in the list kalau boleh, in the table yang I bagi you, right? You can add it up. I don't think right. I'm not so sure if right is part of it. If it's not, then you can add it. If it's yes, then you can just write the spelling to it. Okay, so right, this is the base form. So when you add ing, it will become riding. Okay, right. So this is for present continuous. What is happening right now? Now, if in general lah, Miss, macam mana nak cakap sesuatu in general, ataupun my daily routine. Daily routine ni contohnya, you mandi kan every day, you makan kan every day. Kalau you tak makan, mampus tau. Alright, so this kind of activity that you do, it's your routine. Every day you wake up. If you're not waking, you don't wake up, then means that you're never mind. So meaning like you wake up every day at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. ataupun you go and take your shower, or you sleep every day at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. depending, hopefully after this class then you go sleep ke, ataupun you do your homework at 5 p.m. every day. No, wait, 5 p.m. usually people go out and do exercise, right? Okay, so yeah, if it's a daily routine, then you would use this situation, this category of present tense, which is which is, I'm gonna padam here. Don't worry, you can rewind the video if you just join ataupun you just see this video, this part. Okay, so the third one is second one is simple present. Now, simple present ni, if it's something daily, like it's in general, you wanted to say something. Like, for example, I like to sing. I like to teach. She loves K-pop. Something like that. Okay? So, it's in general that I wanted to say something. So, you would use simple present. Another thing also, if say that you nak cakap pasal a fact, okay, daily routines, ataupun general fact. So general facts ni contohnya vitamin C is good for you. You don't say it's like vitamin C is gooding for you. That's so bad. Never mind. That's wrong. Okay. So vitamin C is good for you. It's good for your immunity because it's known that vitamin C is good. Okay, so kalau boleh, kalau korang ada makan buah oren ke ataupun beroka, I'm not promoting beroka or something like that, but it's good for you to drink those, at least one pill, you don't call them pill, one soluble a day, okay, alright, so this way you would use simple present. Now, simple present pun ada formula. Kesian korang kenal apa banyak formula Nah, it's fine. It's really easy. Okay, so for simple present ni, the formula depends on your subject. Kalau that's why I say kita dah belajar subject verb agreement because pening korang nak tahu apa subject ni. Thankfully you have covered like 2 weeks ago. Okay, so it depends on your subject. If your subject is singular, alright, if your subject is singular, then your verb will be in this form, either es or s or ies. Okay, you tambah es atau s atau es depending on how it's spelled. Usually if it's a consonant, macam b, d, T, then you will add S. And then if it's N with, so if it ends with H, then you would add ES. And then if it's N with Y, N ni maksudnya kalau word tu and then the last letter ends with a Y, so you would change it with IES. And what am I talking about? Let me tell you. Alright, so let's use the biru ni. So same example for singular subject. Singular subject, she, oh my god, sorry, ada squeaking sounds now. She studies math every night. Okay, so here every night, tiap-tiap malam dia belajar math ataupun mathematics. Okay, so here, see here, your subject here is a she, so it means a singular. So you would use a present form of the root word. So the root word here is actually study. But because it ends with a Y, okay, and then it's in present tense and it's singular subject, then you need to change it to IES. So you change Y to IES. So studies. Okay? Alright, so that's for singular subject. Then for plural. Okay, so for plural, I have to be careful here because dekat sini ada tangga. So kalau I jatuh nanti kan, bye-bye. The class is ended. Alright, so that's why I'm trying to be careful here. Now, this is for singular subject. Now, for plural subject, I think it's too low for you to see. Let me just padam here. Sorry, I padam now, but don't worry, you can rewind this video. Okay? So for plural subject, what is the form of your verb? It's just exactly how it is in the base form. Tak payah tukar. That's why it's simple. Ta-da! Okay? So for plural subject, you will just use the root word ataupun the base form lah. Another way to say it, base form. Sorry. Okay, so the base form of it. So in the example, the document that I give you, right? So ada the first column tu, in first one, the base one tu tak ada tukar apa-apa. So this is what you use if your subject is plural. Okay, what does it mean? Let me give you an example. We like to eat sushi. I do love to eat sushi though. That's why I'm using this example. Alright, so we like to eat sushi. So we ni adalah plural subject. We kan kami ramai, right? So we is more than one person. So because it's a simple present tense, so the verb will be in the root version pula. Base form punya version, okay? So here, you don't need to change it. You use the root word, okay? So that's for simple present, okay? Anything that is in general, ataupun a daily routine, every day you do it, every night you do it, okay? So this is where you use simple present. You just use your subject and then directly change a bit. Actually, depend lah. Kalau plural subject, tak payah tukar. Okay? Actually, that's why it's very simple. Okay, so that's you use simple present. Now, if you have a situation, okay. So if you have a situation, right? If you have a situation where you have done something, okay, you know it has happened, tapi you cannot pinpoint bila. Macam bila benda tu jadi ya? I know it dah jadi, tapi entahlah bila, tak nak bagi tahu bila. Okay? Ataupun baru je habis. Okay, baru je terjadi. Ataupun you memang dah buat benda tu since before and then sampai sekarang pun masih lagi buat. Okay, so this is where you use this kind of sentences which we call present perfect. Present perfect. So this is the third one. Now, present perfect pun ada formula. Sorry semua when you play with tenses, you will be looking at this formula to write proper sentence. Okay. Now, lupa nak cerita kat korang, tapi tak apalah, tu later. Okay, so for present perfect. Okay, present perfect ni formula dia, you would use this word. Verb to have. Okay, verb to have ni has, have, but in kalau dalam past perfect you use had kan, HAD. So here, whoops, sorry. So you use has or have. Okay, and then this is the word that you would add, and then subject this verb to have, and then your verb would be in past participle punya version. Now, in the material that I give you, I think it's the third column, the third one, past participle form. So, if you notice, this is similar, sama macam past perfect, because you ada perkataan had and then your word will be in past participle. So, that's why it's really, really important for you to know macam mana nak spell the words in past, simple past ataupun in past participle punya version. So hopefully you use the table that I give you and then try to add as much of the words that you don't know. Kalau you know, you don't need it anymore. So that's why the words that you don't know, and use this to increase your vocab. Know how it's spelled so that you don't make any spelling mistake in your essay ataupun in your writing. Okay? Alright, so how to use this? What are the examples? Let me give you some. Okay, present perfect tense. Before I give you the example, there's some words that you can use ataupun dia macam kalau nampak je perkataan ni, okay, it's present perfect. The words are, what can you use? Is this word. Already. Yet. Recently. Just. So, it shows that something has happened or something has not happened yet, or like, you cannot pinpoint an exact moment. Tak boleh nak bagi tahu. You cannot, like, say for example, if I say, I ask you, when did it happen? I can't tell you. But I know it has happened. She has done it. Nampak tak? So, like, something, like, that kind of activities atau that kind of event, you know, dah terjadi. But you cannot pinpoint. You tak boleh nak bagi tahu pukul berapa ataupun at what exactly moment. So, this is where you use present perfect. Okay? Alright, so you see this word ataupun you can use this word to explain that kind of situation. Okay? So, let me give you the example now. Okay, so this one, they have already painted the wall. So maksudnya, diorang dah paint the wall. Cuma, I tak boleh nak bagi tahu you bila. I cannot tell you. I know they have painted the wall. They have already painted. The wall is already painted. But I can't tell you when did they do it. But I know it's already happened. So this is where you would use this kind of sentences. Okay, so here, as you can see, your subject is plural. Okay, they is plural. Kami, kami, we. They is mereka. Okay, so mereka dah painted apa? Painted cat dinding. Okay, so they have already painted the wall. Mereka dah cat the dinding. The dinding, that's wrong. Cat dinding. Okay, so here because it's a plural, so your verb to have will be have. Verb to have will be have. Okay, because it's a plural one. And then here, your verb here, it has to be in past participle. Now, not every past participle form you need to change the spelling. So here, what you need to do is just add ed. So that's why I would really encourage you to use dictionary. Kalau tak ada, you can use online dictionary. I think jangan actually. Well, sometimes Google Dictionary, Google Translate too can help you, but it's better if you use there's something, I think I saw it like I think it's Merriam-Webster. Try to find this kind of dictionary that can help you. Okay, all right. So they have already painted. So here you just tambah ed. So this is the past participle form of it. Let me give you another one. So that's a plural one. Singular one. Okay. So here, the tree has fallen down. So this, okay, so if you can see the subject ni, the tree, because it's a singular, so you would use has, okay? Because the tree is only one tree, so you use has, and now your verb is falling. Now, fall, kata root word dia adalah kata root word dia fell ke fall lah. No, I don't remember. Oh yeah. Okay, this is something that I need to okay, I owe you next week. Dia punya root word dia apa? I cannot tell you. I forgot. Fell or fall? I forgot. But I know this past participle is in fallen. I forgot. I can't tell whether it's F-E-L-L or F-A-L-L. Fall and fell. I fell down. Just now, I fall down. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to give you a wrong. Wait. Fall. Yes, okay. So the root word is fall. Okay, so the root word is fall, and then in past, if it's a simple past, okay, simple past form, it will spell as F-E-L-L. Okay, so this is where you will tukar satu huruf je, dah jadi lain. Okay, so and then if it's in past participle, it will be spelled in fallen. Okay, so now if you notice, macam Miss cakap tadi, ada already, yet, recently, just, but here, tak ada pun just, tak ada pun already, tak ada pun yet, recently pun tak ada. Okay, the reason why you use the tree has fallen down, you see the tree dah jatuh. Okay, you see the tree has already fallen, but the thing is you can't tell, did it just fell? Ataupun semalam ke jatuh? Ataupun pagi tadi ke? Ataupun 2 tahun yang lalu ke? But what I know is has fallen down. Okay? Astagfirullahaladzim. So here, that's why, because you cannot pinpoint when. Okay, you cannot tell when. So this is where you would use present perfect. Okay? So now, this is what I wanted to cover with you. Simple present, present continuous, and also present perfect. Now let's do some okay, I'm gonna give you some examples. Probably let's go through 3 for each of these sentences. But each of these tenses, and then we're done for tonight. Okay, so give me a few minutes for me to write it up, and then we're gonna go through them together. Okay, 1 second. Don't worry, if you want to write some notes here, you can replay this video. Sorry, something stuck in my throat. Okay, so okay, so let's do present continuous first. What is happening right now? Okay. Okay, present continuous first. Present continuous. Sorry ya, Hamis buat macam ni sebab tak ada hingga. Tu pun tu tak sempat nak tukar. Sekejap wait. Oh. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, so let's go through here. So this is your present continuous. Now, if we remember present continuous, what is happening right now? Apa yang tengah I'm coughing right now. Sorry. Something is stuck in my throat. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Okay, so present continuous is what happening right now. Now, if you notice on each of these example, mesti ada perkataan now. So this is the clue for you. Now, every single time you use present continuous, you akan ada the verb to be, depending on your subject, am, is, or are, and then your verb will be in ing form. Okay, so here. So the first one, Mary. Okay, how to answer this? So I give you two options. So which one is the right answer? Choose one. Okay, so Mary is hiding or are hiding behind the bush now. So right now, tengah ni, sekarang ni, Mary tengah menyorok belakang, what is bush? Semak. Okay, alright, di belakang semak. This is what the meaning for these sentences. Okay, so is hiding or are hiding. So this is why knowing your subject is very, very important. Okay, so here Mary, ada seorang sahaja Mary. Okay, so here is a singular subject. So you need to pair it with the right verb to be that is also a singular. Okay, so here is for are for plural. So this is the answer lah, is hiding. Because it's singular. Mary is a singular subject. Okay, so Mary is hiding. So here, remember, kalau untuk present continuous, memang kena tambah ing, and you can see now. It is happening now. So that's why we use present continuous. Okay, so that's the first one. Now, second one, they is building or are building a house now. Sekarang, mereka tengah, oh my god, membina. Sorry ya, my DM is sometimes macam terkeliru kadang-kadang ni. So that's why I'm macam, oh my god, oh what the heck is that? So that's why I had to take a moment to translate back the English into Malay. Alright, so they tengah membina rumah sekarang. Okay, so they is a plural subject. Okay, so ni adalah plural. So you have to match it with a plural subject. So here is or are. It will be are lah. Are building. Okay, because it's a plural subject. Okay, so this is why subject verb agreement, the one that we recapped earlier, right? It's very important. Okay, so they are building a house now. Okay, remember kalau plural and your verb to have verb to have lah, verb to be. So verb to be am, is, or are, okay? So this one is plural, so you use are, and then your verb needs to be in ing form. So building, okay? Tambah ing. Now, the last one. The girl is lying right now. Alright, anyone wants to try? No one? No worries then. Okay, look at here. The subject is the girls. So the girls. So nampak ada S ni. So maksudnya ramai. Okay, so this is a plural subject. Now, plural subject, kita kena match with a plural verb. So here is lying or are lying. Oh, here lupa nak bagi tahu makna dia. Lying ni menipu lah. Okay, so the girls, budak-budak perempuan itu menipu sekarang. Okay, so is lying are lying. So here Astagfirullahaladzim. Okay, so because it's plural, so you will match it with are. Okay, so this is the answer. And then make sure if it's a present continuous, kena ada ing dekat belakang. Okay, alright. So that's for present continuous. Let's do a simple present. Give me a few minutes to write it up. Simple present. Okay, so okay, so simple present. So simple present ni, kalau macam present continuous, what's happening right now? Okay, whatever that is happening right now. But for simple present, you usually use it when it's a daily routine. Like you always do it. Every day you do it. That's one situation. Another situation is when you're trying to say something in general. Okay, something like it's a known fact. People know about it, or you know about it. Like I'm saying this is the right thing. Ataupun oh I like this thing, or oh I like K-pop, or I like Japanese music, or the one that I used earlier. The sun always rises from the east. Kalau the sun rises from the west, kiamat lagi tu. Okay, let's not go there. But yeah, so if it's that kind of general fact, then you would use simple present. And simple present, depending on your subject, your verb will take a certain form. So kalau single subject, single subject. If it's a singular subject, then you kena tukar verb you jadi es, kena tambah es or tambah ies or tambah s. You have to change the spelling at the end of it. Okay? So here, simple present. So let's go through here. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully you can see it. Alright. So the first one, a cow blank eat grass. How you do? Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you how to do this. So the word in the bracket, okay, the words in the bracket, let's change it into present tense punya form. Okay, right. So a cow blank eat grass. Okay, of course, cow eat grass. I don't know if they eat anything else. Wait, they eat fruits. Okay, but anything that is vegetable lah. Okay, so here, a cow eat grass. So here, cow ni, look at the subject. Cow is a singular. Sebab satu ekor saja. Kalau cows baru banyak ekor lah kan, banyak lembu. Alright, so a cow eats grass. Okay, so here the plural is you just add s. Okay, eats grass. Kalau cows dan kalau banyak lembu tu, then you don't need to eat the s lah because you're using the root word. Okay, so second one. What time is it now? Okay, second one. Our cat often blank catch mice at night. So usually, often ni macam selalunya, okay, selalunya kucing kami tangkap tikus pada waktu malam. Okay, so here because of the word often, right? Because it shows a daily routine. Ataupun memang dah tahulah kucing tu akan tangkap. Okay, so here that's why we use simple present. So our cat often, because it's a singular, cat ni seekor sahaja, bukan. So our ni memang ramai sebab our, right? We're talking about like kami, Our is possessive. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's why we need to cover pronouns actually. Oh my god, I forgot to cover that. So pronouns we're going to cover in 3 weeks. Okay, so our cat is a subject, which is one, so often catches. Okay, so your verb here, the root one is catch, right? So if it's transformed into present punya form, simple present, so you would add es. Okay, so but then you end it with a h. Usually, words that end with h, you need to tambah es. Last one. Okay, my brother always blank play with me. So, abang saya ataupun adik lelaki saya selalu bermain dengan saya. Okay, so here my brother is singular, okay, because it's one brother only. So, and then because it's usually, so that's why, macam cakap tadi, daily routines or anything that's usually happen, you would use simple present. So, play. So, because it's a singular, so play. If it's in present, you would tambah as a singular for singular subject. Plays with me. Okay, I'm actually out of time. I know I owe you on the present perfect. Let's cover that next week. I will give you some example, and then we're going to start with the new tense, which is on future tense. I'll see you in the future then. Oh, go. All right. So thank you so much for being here. For now, you have learned what is simple present tense, present continuous, and also present perfect tense. Okay. See you in the future to learn on future tense. See you when I see you. Bye-bye.